Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Retro Adventure Wednesday. I'm so glad you could be here with me, your old pal, BMX legend, Decaf Jedi, and boy, do I have a treat for you tonight. It is more Quest for Glory 5. So glad you could be here to hang out with me as we dive back into this game with our old pal, Wizzo the Wizard, as he faces off against all the very worst that Silmaria has to offer. So things aren't going great. We're participating right now in the Rites of Rulership. We're vying to be king of Silmaria. And let's just say last episode, spoiler alert, we let our dear friend and mentor, Rakesh, die, while Wizzo stood by coldly, emotionlessly, just watching him on the ground dying from poison. And now Rakesh is out of the picture. Apparently, that is not an end state. You get to continue the game, but Rakesh is dead. And again, I have to stress, I mentioned this last week, Wizzo felt nothing. There has been something broken inside of Wizzo ever since he went into a kobold's cave and saw a bear turn into a human. He hasn't felt a single thing in any of these other games. He's just been dead inside. And watching Rakesh die in front of him, while it was rough on me as someone who loved Rakesh, who really had fond memories of that big lion tar, Wizzo just didn't. Nothing phases him after he saw just the unbelievable, transformation of a bear into a real a-hole of a human being. Wizzo's just never been the same. So yeah, it's pretty tragic. But that's where we are. As we continue forward, Rakesh, very dead. Wizzo, doing A-okay. He's got frostbite. He can beat any foe. So welcome in, everybody. Hey, Fail Machine, glad you could be here tonight. Hope you're having a terrific Retro Adventure Wednesday. Good to see you, Ben, as always.
You are truly whacked, Ben.
Oh, that button pays off. Fit, great to see you. Howdy, everyone. Welcome in. Glad you could be here. I'm very excited. I'm wearing my new Retro Adventure Wednesday t-shirt tonight. As you can see here, it's available in a wide range of colors over on Redbubble. Let's see if this bot command actually works. Oh, there it is. You can get your very own Retro Adventure Wednesday t-shirt, magnets, tote bag, shower curtain, anything you could ever ask for. Pop on over. Is there a Jess quote in an adventure game I can throw in my stream deck? That's a great question. Are there any adventure game characters named Jess? I don't know. I'll get to work on it. I'll see what I can do. I'd hate to have to create a game about myself just to generate a soundbite that you can put on your stream deck, but also, hey, I've got a lot of free time on my hands, so why not? But enough of this already. The snow's piling up here in the bean cam. We better hop into the game and see if we can redeem ourselves after we let Rakesh die. Whew. Poor Rakesh. Poor Rakesh. Wahawa! Alright, back to this very loud music. Okay, we just met the famous adventurer as we left off. You'll notice I'm now wearing a glowing shirt. That's ridiculous. But, that's the price of wearing magic chainmail. Now you glow like an idiot. Ooh, OSU. What do we have? Is that the official fandom site for me? Okay, I'm kind of at a loss as to what I should be doing in this game at the moment, but I guess we'll figure something out. We have to go fight the Griffin. The Merv Griffin. Right there on the set of Jeopardy. It's going to be Wizzo versus Merv Griffin. Oh wait, they already made that joke, didn't they? Isn't the Griffin's name Merv in Quest for Glory 2? Dang it. Oh, well there you have it. And that's great, because we have at least 2 Zachs that hang out around the stream sometimes. So, Ben, you can just hop into Jumpstar Adventures 6th grade Mission Earth Quest. You might be able to find some good Jess quotes. So weird that with a very masculine name like Jess, that the character would be a girl. In my experience, the Earth is overrated, but you know, your mileage may vary. I've got all my eggs in the basket of someday driving a Twitter Tesla straight to Mars, so... What point is there to stick with Earth these days? Previous game is getting the big news? What? The big news? I don't know what that means. What's happening? Oh. Ah, you big dingus. Yeah, that door is tricky. There's a slight jerk. That's not very nice. Okay, let's get this funicular. Pretty soon we'll be gondola the wind. It's all funicular in games until someone loses a lever. Dang it. Come on. Here, Fit, you beat me. That one's way better. Here today, gondola tomorrow. You don't know what you got till it's gondola. Oh, it always seemed to go. Oh, that's beefed it. Or have I beefed it? Hard to say. Let's find out. We have to do this every time I want to go to stupid Science Island. Wait, where are my magical spells? I really hate having to drag stuff to this bar. It is such a silly way to do anything. Boom! What? Well, boom! There we go. Such skills. That's awesome that they've made some breakthroughs on the speedrunning. Man, the Quest for Glory speedrunning community is just absolutely bananas. The sort of stuff they pull off just blows my mind. I've only become aware of it in the last few months, and now I'm sort of obsessed with it. Welcome to the Academy of Science. You too can have a brilliant career as a research scientist or a research assistant for a brilliant scientist. Please take the simple science quiz to enter. Too serious research. What's the purpose of science? Two scientists would be willing to hitchhike to the end of the galaxy for answers. Hey, Thraknor. Oh, that's it? Oh, wait. What is the goal of true scientists? To get tenure at a major university and be set for life. I mean, I can say for social scientists, that's pretty sweet. All the above. A scientist has a diverse portfolio of desires and goals. Oh, Paul, not Pat, I see your request and I honor it. I think. Okay, the button's not working per se, but I bet if I do this. There we go, we've degauzed the stream. Now everything's like we like it. What does every scientist need? Be able to spell Beetlejuice? Be able to tell the difference between a hawk and a handsaw? A diploma from the Academy of Science in Sumeria? Perpetual motion machine. You're definitely a degree above the ordinary. Was there a right and wrong answer to that one? What is a quark? A bartender on a space station. Hey, Matawi, thank you so much for the resub. 26 months. That is wild. That goes back to, gosh, just pretty much the beginning. Thank you for all the support. Thank you so much. What? It was a good DS9 joke. I'll take it. Fine. Wait, do I have to get them all right? Is the quiz over? Oh, wow. Well, it's fun watching this just go around like this. It was very kind of them to highlight the right answers. Okay. True scientist looks for all the answers. Why is science essential? Peace. Aha! The shining beacon of science shall shatter the darkness of superstition. Where's the door? Where did it reveal a door? They will try to be a scientist, lucky guy. Where's this ding-dang door? Science! Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Got to levitate. Oh. Well, here we are. We're here. There's the green screen. Is this a pie chart or a pizza? Ooh, it bellows. If I were into an air elemental, it won't stand a chance. Oh, he's been dispenser gifts. Fire seems hot. Alright. Fun changing perspectives. Oh god. Subtle repetitive pattern in the grain. This must be the famed periodic table. Positron microscope. Wow.
Greetings. You must be looking for a successful career as a lab assistant for extremely important scientists. You come at a good time. All you need to do is pass the final test on the screen over there. Then you can start your training. I am Dr. Pretorius. I shall be your mentor and advisor. Gort, over there, is my senior lab assistant.
Oh, I hate you, Gort.
Make a true scientist out of you. You mean you are not here to become a famous scientist? I'm afraid I'm very busy right now and have no time for salesmen, reporters, adventurers, or other riffraff. I am head scientist and instructor at the Academy of Sciences here in Silmaria. Most of the scientists are on sabbatical right now. There was a little disagreement about one of the experiments. However, we are fully operational as an educational facility.
You know, next fall, I'm going to be on sabbatical, which is very exciting. That will give me, basically from May through January without a job. And, boy, it'd be a shame if I began streaming far too much during that period.
You are wise to ask that. Pizza is the essence of scientific principles. A well-designed pizza is like a well-designed experiment, balanced and planned in every aspect. The crust must be crisp and through the
Hey, thank you, Yakavine. Thank you so much.
Sauce must be the
6 months, that's amazing.
Various substances distilled to their essence, like the exploration of a hypothesis of the experimentation. The cheese must be binding, like the culmination of the exploration of a hypothesis of the experimentation. The anchovies and artichokes, which are necessary for the truly well-designed pizza, are there because they happen to be my favorite pizza toppings.
You know, y'all know I love the Quest for Glory series, and I love the Coles to death, but I don't find the pizza gag that recurs in some of these games super duper funny. It feels like I'm going to have to go through a lot of pizza
application of
stuff.
mathematics and reasoning towards solving the problems of the universe. For
Universe.
example, one could say that the flare of the hypothesis is equal to the sum of the glares on the opposite sides. Unless, of course, you consider that to be triangular reasoning.
Why, isosceles?
Other than a slight speech impediment, Gort is the perfect example of the self-made man. He is the very model of the Aristotelian ideal. Just look at that splendid cranium capacity. You will not find a finer specimen anywhere.
Anyway. Okay, we have an important redemption. Everyone, hold on to your butts. We've got from Jakobine an exciting artificial intelligence redemption where we jump into our mid-journey AI art bot and ask it to generate some AI art based on a user-submitted prompt. And in this case, the prompt is Darth Vader as a donut. And I'm very excited about what that might yield. So I'm just going to go ahead and punch that into our AI bot, and then we will give it a few moments to run, and then I will share the results here on stream. We'll see what we have to work with. Nothing's going to beat Trogdor as a cop boat. I mean, that one is still awfully, awfully good. That may be as good as it gets. Like that one movie, as good as it gets. Who was in that? Is Jack Nicholson in that? Okay, Mid-Journey struggling. It's moving slow so far. Give it a minute here. Oh, it's cooking. Come on, Mid-Journey bot. Okay, it's working. It's working hard. The person before me just submitted the prompt, Donald Trump as Santa Claus pulling a present away from a crying child. Okay, we've got some interesting stuff here. We've got one, I think, that really fits the prompt pretty well. Wow. This is going to change everything. Okay. We've got it. Oh no. These are pretty interesting. I like them all. So here we go. We're going to share this prompt. Darth Vader has a donut. Some of which the bot understood. So let me just add an image source. And we will browse over to the proper photo. And there you have it. Darth Vader has a donut, rendered by the Mid-Journey AI bot, custom for Jakobine. So there we go. That's what we end up with. I find them kind of fascinating. The blue frosting on his gloves is amazing, right? Like, that's very good. I think that may be my favorite, although, like, the way he's holding the donut in the lower right hand one is quite good. And then the fact that he is just one with the donut in the lower left. Like, all of those are very good Darth Vaders. Like, that's, all of those are good, right? That's not bad at all. I think this is good AI art. And of course, there are no ethical concerns surrounding AI art. So this redemption's completely non-problematic. So there's nothing to worry about. All right, thank you, Jakobine. I'll post this in the Discord so we have a photographic memento of your time here on the Bozo Show. I'm going to copyright those. I'm going to sell merch with it. Flying Machine Prototype 1. Some assembly requires. Yeah, it reminds me of Icarus, which I already read about. Is that how I'm going to reach Hydra Island? Oh, God, Gort. Tall man, strangely proportioned, and has an odd complexion. It me. They're too far away for you to reach. Hey, Gort, I hate you.
Please do not touch the equipment. It is delicate and should not be touched by anyone other than a true scientist. Please do not touch the equipment. It is delicate.
Gort!
It should not be touched by anyone other than a true scientist.
Gort, Scoob! Maybe Shaggy might say it. Yeah, this is quite an elevator. I guess it's a treadmill-operated elevator, so it's not as bizarre as it seems at first blush, but even then. Okay, wrestle quadratic equations. Why is a hyperbola? What is fluid mechanics? What is pi r squared? What is AU? What is a bacterium? Wow! Look at that. Password? Logic. Yeah, this part looks a little lazy, right? I agree, Paul. Okay. Oh, very Vulcan. How do you feel? How do you feel? Thanks.
Please do not touch the equipment. It is delicate.
That's one of my goals for
By
2023
anyone other than a true scientist.
is to complete the Culinar and finally purge myself of emotion. So stay tuned for that. If you're a big fan of immersion purging, immergerd immersions. If you're a fan of purging emotions, stay tuned. Immergerd. Yeah, that's what kills me, Ricky, is how small the sprites are. I feel like it robs it of some of its character. Stream long and profit. I don't know this for sure, but I have reason to believe that there could be a green screen waiting for me as a Christmas gift this year. Which means who knows what sort of trouble I can get into when I have a green screen soon. Whoa! Yakabing, thank you so much for the gift sub. That's very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And goodness great, welcome in, Sheldorn. Welcome to the club. Thank you so much, Yakabine. It's very generous. So am I going to have to do this again? Oh wait, it did on its own. With the green screen, I can stream live from space. I can stream live from anywhere. I can just float my pretty little head without the need for all of this box around me. Look at that leap. Heroes got ups. Good job, hero. You big dingus. Stream Taco Bell. Absolutely. Make a run for the border. Okay. So... I guess we need feathers. I sold all of my feathers, I believe. Yes, I diddly did. So... go back to the Griffin, or the Pegasus rather, and get some feathers. Taco Nova was the horrible Taco Bell parody from Space Venture. Maybe that one. with an extended 3 Caballeros sequence that really surprised me. Not the reference you expect a Sierra game to make, or game made by ex-Sierra developers to make in the year 2022, but there it was. It was an extended riff on Disney's The 3 Caballeros. You know, you ask me, best of the Caballeros? Donald Duck. Hot take. That Donald Duck kid's got it. Got what it takes. Yeah, I'm gonna mark, what did I pick up? Ooh, some wax from the beehive. Yeah, I'm gonna go, no comment on the Space Venture front. Broken by blood and words of darkness, the Dragon of Doom is no longer bound by this pillar. Well, if there's no pillar, where does it go to sleep at night? Where does it rest its little dragon head without a pillar? Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Thaknor. Those 1 bits are always the sweetest bits. Okay. Dumb Pegasus. Coming back to you. Do you just fly around in circles all day long? It is weird how you float over the main map. I wonder if that was the intention, or if that was just a... I don't know, like a this is good enough sort of scenario. Yeah, I wonder if there's an animation that was supposed to go there, too. It certainly feels like it. Cast my Ascend unto Heaven spell. Where can I actually go up? I don't remember. Magic water, eh? Let's say I need this. That is the winged horse from King's Quest 2. Straight from the land of Colima. That is a snake turned into a Pegasus with a bridle. And again, I know I hyped this in my last stream, but everyone join me for Christmas in Colima. Christmas Day night, the 25th, after everyone's tucked into bed and all of the Santa excitement is over, I am going to stream King's Quest 2, because way back when I was 9 years old, I got my first computer and a copy of King's Quest 2 for Christmas 1986, and every year I like to try to go back and play it when I can, and celebrate Christmas with the first adventure game, I guess first PC game I ever played, and one that set me down a lifetime of loving adventure games. Hey! Wow, goodness gracious. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh my gosh, let me give a shout out. Thank you, Neo Venom, for coming in. Let me give a shout out here. Make sure I spell it right with all the proper. Oops, I did not spell it right. It's so hard. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Let's see here. I'm still trying to shout out, but thank you so much for the raid. Let me just copy your name. Why don't you just tell me what to shout out? Thank you so much for raiding. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Decaf Jedi, and this is my stream. We're streaming tonight a little bit of Quest for Glory 5. I'm a retro streamer, play a lot of point-and-click adventure games. We are in the midst of a Quest for Glory 5 playthrough that we've been building to for months and months as we've worked our way through every Quest for Glory game with the same wizard character. And here we are now. It's all the vowels or numbers. That's what was gamey. But there you go. Shout out to Neo Venom. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you playing tonight? What sort of excitement were you getting into? Welcome to the stream. Everyone be sure to go over and drop Neo Venom a follow. Yeah, what were you up with tonight? Also, PMX. Home Alone for the SNES and Home Alone 2. Yeah, that's great. Literally right before I started stream, like not less than 10 minutes before I went live, I just watched Home Alone with my family. My daughter and my wife and I sat down to watch Home Alone tonight. It was actually really sweet. My daughter made movie tickets for all of us and declared it a movie night and went around passing out movie tickets. Also one for our dog and for a couple of her stuffed animals. And all of us got together and watched Home Alone together. So I don't know how good the SNES version is, but I hope there was lots of cruelty to lawbreakers. It was pretty adorable. Like, honestly, I don't think anybody was like crazy in the mood for a movie night. It was sort of a long work day and things like that. But once you get a hand-printed ticket for a movie, it's kind of hard to say no to it. You really want to do the movie at that point. Like, you got to be a monster to be like, sorry, kid, no movie tonight. So we movied, and it was great. I have to levitate more? How's this work? Oh, here we go. Give me more feathers. I want all your feathers. Okay, now we have feathers. Let's use the Mystic Magnet ourselves. We'll go back to town. Go down and see No Man.
Huh, Sugar Pie? We'll make that bye-bye pretty soon. Oh, the mortgage is due and I'm out of moolah.
Out of moolah?
Nice to see someone who's not totally depressed right now. I'm singing the blues, boy, for I'm going to lose. I've sunk all my savings, and lo and behold, the inn will be repossessed, and I'll be depressed. That louse gets the house, and I get ousted. This gnome's on her own, with no home.
Wow.
Ferrari'll take this shack back, Jack. The inn's out, without a doubt. Old Fezhead will probably turn it into another saloon.
Fezhead.
I took out a loan from Ferrari to pay for this place, and now he wants his money back.
That's how those things work.
I can't pay him, so he'll take the inn instead. If I had more time, or more money, or knew someone who could paint good, I'd fix this place up and show Fez Face a thing or two. I'd give his inn some real competition. Say,
wow.
Ferrari knows you. He dropped your name when he came by. Maybe if you talk to him, you could get him to extend the deadline.
Who's to
Would
say?
you do me this teensy little favor? I'd be very thankful. And I'm sure the cooks will be very grateful you saved their jobs for them. They'll fix your favorite food and everything. You know, dough, money, honey. Cash on demand, man. Drachma, yeah? Nah, not me. It's no joke. I'm flat broke.
There's this really great old Marvel comic where Doctor Doom owes Luke Cage some money, and Luke Cage travels to Latveria to Castle Doom, beats up all of Doom's guards as he forces his way into the castle, and upon confronting Doctor Doom, asks him, "Where's my money, honey?" And it's just such a wonderful juxtaposition of Doctor Doom and Luke Cage. Yes, OSU, you know exactly the part I'm talking about. It's iconic, right? Yeah, okay, I'm not the only one who knows this panel. It's basically the best thing Luke Cage has ever been part of, other than maybe the first season of the Luke Cage TV show, which was actually pretty good. Beautiful music. Okay, let's go to the Dead Parrot Inn. Yeah, I found it on my first try. Lookout World. Alright, Senor Ferrari. We need to have a talk about the moolah.
Greetings, my friend. How can I assist you this evening?
It's just pining for the Fords.
You have the look of a troubled man. A man that perhaps needs another favor.
I like Ferrari's voice.
I have a feeling that I will soon come into possession of a very valuable piece of real estate. I am first and foremost a businessman, and I need to make a profit off my deals. The Gnome Inn is a very valuable property, and I stand to lose a lot of money if poor Anne cannot pay for it. Thus, I intend to take the Gnome Inn back, to spare Anne the financial burden. However, I'm willing to hold off on collecting my money if that is what you wish. If you bring me something of great value, I might even consider giving the deed to you.
Like what? If there's one thing I respect, it's a landlord, so I want to hear this guy out.
The Gnome Inn is a farce. It will never be able to make a profit. What fool would ever stay there?
Yeah, great question. So I wonder what he wants.
However, I will be seeing you soon, I hope.
Where's the big N? The in sound from way out. Or saloon, or whatever we want to call this place.
Hello there. Ooh, what can we do for you? What can we do to you?
Innuendo!
I've got ample measure to show men pleasure.
Buddha not only kept her girlish figure, she doubled it.
Innuendo!
You really should ask Nawar out sometime. A good girl is good, but a bad girl is better.
Innuendo!
What's today's
Have
special?
some of our centaur sake. One sip, and you'll feel like a stud.
Care to go horsing around? I'd not say nay.
Innuendo!
Running after women never hurt anyone. It's the catching that does the damage.
Hey, Chaos Quest. That's right. Things have gotten hot and heavy here as we enter the Dead Parrot Inn. Ooh, a point-and-click Home Alone game could be fun. Or like an Incredibles machine type game where you have to set up the contraptions. Could also work pretty well.
Welcome back. I've been wondering when you would return here. Are you here to play the game? You want to kiss me? I'm open to such suggestions.
Time to play the game.
I've always admired a man who's got a steady hand and a good aim. You seem to be a man of many talents. I, too, have many skills. We'll just have to have a talent contest some night, just you and I.
Ooh, wait till you see my ventriloquism.
Innuendo!
Wow. I see you've noticed my glowing shirt. Where'd the hero go? My God. Okay, let's go eat some dinner. Assuming no man's still serving. Oh wait, should I tell her I talked to...
Did you get a chance to talk to Barbelly about the deed? I'd hate to lose this place to such a scum. Well, thanks for trying anyway. I trust Ferrari about as far as I can owe him. Leave him alone, and he'll take my home.
There was a definite strange pulling sensation there, wasn't there? I thought I was the only one who noticed that. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation. I should go back and play King's Quest V on stream sometime.
The cooks have picked something really special. Pancakes topped with fruit.
Oh, wow.
They started to make a salmon
Okay, we've
souffle,
heard this
but
one
they
before.
didn't have any salmon. Just as... So now...
The only really good Sierra impression I do, once I get locked into it, is I can do a pretty decent King's Quest V narrator voice. The lack of affect and emotion is something I'm really capable of capturing. Such a thing as a non-strange pulling sensation. I don't know, you know, pulled pork. Love the way that feels as it's going in my mouth. It's gonna be my new catchphrase, like my blue collar comedy tour catchphrase. It's gonna be like, as it's going in my mouth. I know y'all love that blue collar comedy style humor. She gonna fat shame me here? That doesn't surprise me. I'm guessing the narrator from King's Quest V was just some guy.
We're having goulash. You don't...
Gorsh. Gorlorsh. Gorlish. Yorsh. Wow. Took a 9-year break and came back for Mugen. Wonder if Mugen has box art on IGDB.com. Y'all know I've been on this obsessive update box art on IGBD.com recently because ultimately Twitch pulls all of its cover art thumbnails from IGDB.com. So I started thinking, why not just go and load in as much retro box art as I could? That way when retro streamers like me stream stuff on Twitch, it'll actually pull up the proper thumbnail for the box rather than just that gray, empty, you know, box art not found sort of image. So I'm up to about 200 of this now. This morning I added the entire Cinemaware library, and I'm slowly working my way through all of Origin. I'm a few years into the history of Origin games, so uploading some Auto Duel, some 2044 AD, all kinds of classics like that. So, little by little, someday, I will have uploaded box art for all kinds of old adventure games and just general retro games overall. Let's see, what do I want to call this? Wings, like the NBC sitcom. Rocket Ranger, I updated that box art just earlier today, so if you ever decide to stream Rocket Ranger, Rest assured, it will now have box art here on Twitch. Time well spent. Basically, get the box art to work in IGDB.com. It needs to be in a 3:4 aspect ratio, which sometimes is easier than it sounds. And sometimes not as easy as it sounds. Rocket Ranger proved difficult. Ooh. Okay, to Science Island, I think. There's that guy who always walks out from behind that bush. Good to see him, as always. Okay, here's hoping we're ready to fight a Hydra, because we're going to try to fight a Hydra. Oh, no. Well, if it's a landscape box, that's a great question. I crop and get creative until I turn it into something that's 3:4. Otherwise, it won't use it, and Twitch can't draw from it. So sometimes a lot of those landscape boxes later had portrait releases. That's always a good thing. If that's not the case, sometimes you have to get a little creative. They prefer not to have things like stickers on the boxes and things too, so a lot of the stuff that's online requires tweaking. It's been fun. I've learned a lot of new Photoshop skills as I've been doing it, so in that sense it's actually been pretty worth it. That's my justification for spending a lot of time on it, is that it's making me better at Photoshop. Otherwise, you could argue it's not the most important thing I could be doing with my days. Well. There you go, Wizzo. Nice work. Wizzo. Look at those force bolts go. Okay. We've got some beeswax, and we've got some feathers. Let's strap them onto a flying rig, and what's the worst that could happen, right? Alright. Call me Rocky, cause I'm gonna fly now. Okay. Inventory. There's my wax. There's my feathers. I don't feel the need to explain what I'm doing to this guy.
Please do not touch the equipment. It is delicate and should not be touched by anyone other than a
Hey, Nick,
true
good to see you.
scientist.
Welcome in.
Please do not touch the equipment. It is delicate.
I'm a true scientist,
and
you
should not
dingus.
be touched by anyone other than a true scientist.
Good to see you, Nick. Hope you're having a great Retro Adventure Wednesday.
Science is the application of mathematics and reasoning towards solving the problems of the universe.
What do I need to do here to actually use the flying rig?
Please do not touch the equipment. It is delicate and should not be touched by anyone other than a true scientist.
So far, so good. And Nick, I don't know if you've received your Retro Adventure Wednesday t-shirt yet, but I'm wearing mine tonight in a tasteful navy blue. Everyone, go to Redbubble, get your very own. What do I need to ding-dang doodle here? Let's see. Thank you, Paul. I'm happy with the shirt, too. I feel a little silly using, buying my own merch. Busted out soon enough. Nice. Thank you again for picking that up. I hope you enjoy it. Wear it in good health. So, there's a way to combine things, right? I'm happy to take a hint on that, OSU, if you, am I a scientist yet? I don't know. I thought I was. I took the test. Access code is logic. Oh, wait. What in the world? Political scientists are a different breed. That's right, we're the true scientists. We study the only science that matters, power. Crunchy crust, tomato sauce, interesting anchovies, smooth artichokes, melted cheese. So, let's see here. Okay, so I read some stuff. Physical scientists measure power in watts. What do political scientists measure it in? It depends on what kind of political scientist you are. It could be money, it could be military units, it could be the power of one's ideas, the ability to shape norms. I usually define it in class as an actor's ability to achieve their interests.
Greetings. You have made my Sarah most happy by returning her basket. It was something she treasured.
Yes.
Thank you for your kindness.
Not a problem.
May your mouth be... Forgive me, but I must feed my family. Ah.
Well, I don't care about your family.
That is very good.
Okay. Hero. Okay, let's see here. I'm peeking back at my walkthrough. So, there's a different scientist, I guess, who's at Science Island at night. Okay. Add jalapenos to the pepperoni. I think I have those already, don't I? Or do I not? I thought I grabbed some from the apothecary. Mayhaps I didn't. Oh yeah, Dr. I guess I didn't realize that Dr. Mobius was separate.
Sorry your friend Rakesh bit the big one. He was a prince among lions. Or was that a lion of princes?
Hey, I saw your friend Rakesh bit the big one. I'm from Tarna too, and I'm just going to joke around about it. All right. R.I.P. Rakesh. Yeah, I think Celine probably should have known him. There are only like 15 people that live in all of Tarna.
I'm feeling really out of tune with the universe about now. If he'd only had more poison cure pills, Rakesh might have lived to roar another day.
My bad.
Even the plants are depressed around here now. All these bad vibes and negative waves are drooping their leaves and wilting their flowers. That drug has them dragging. All this poisoning and drugging and murder is a real downer. We came here to help and heal and spread the good word about macrobiotic back rubs and pyramid power. Instead, we wind up trying to cure nasty poisons and dealing with dirty drugs.
I thought you
Life's
liked drugs.
A bummer at times. Take care.
Oh,
I hate
man.
for you to take that final trip.
There is great sorrow at the loss of such a hero as Rakesh. Our lives are darkened at his passing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I wish maybe I'd restored and saved Rakesh's life. I thought that it was unavoidable at the time, but now here we are.
I mourn for Rakesh and for your loss of a dear friend.
Well, it's not like I was a paladin.
Until we discover the missing ingredient for the poison, we cannot make an antidote. It is probably a rare flowering plant, but it is not one of which we know. There was little I could do for the brave lion tar. May the daggers aimed for you always miss their target, my friend.
Wow. That sounds like a very sinister good luck. Nice walking hero. Okay, let's see if we can get back to where the fisherman is. Never played through these sections. Ah, the dead Rakesh path.
Kalimera. That means good day here in Silmaria.
Yes,
Welcome to our
Kalamata to
city.
you too.
I hope you find happiness on this island. I am Andre, a fisherman. I am also happy to ferry people to the nearby islands on my boat.
Haven't we met?
Most fishermen on Marit live in the villages outside town. That is, they used to live there. They have been driven from their homes by attacks from armed mercenaries. They have been driven from the sea by attacks from tritons and sea monsters, and most have left this island. I am the sole remaining Silmarian fisherman.
Wow.
Tritons are half men, half fish people who live under the water. They used to be friendly and helpful to fishermen. Lately, though, they have attacked every ship that sails past the nearby islands. No one knows why they have become hostile. The mercenaries are armed soldiers who have been sailing into the fishing villages and driving all the fisherfolk away. They could invade the city any day.
Now that we've spoken for a bit, allow me to greet you.
Yasas, it is nice to see a new face around here.
Yes.
I am out on this dock on most mornings. I fish for most of the day and evening and come back in the night. I know the waters around Silmaria in my sleep.
That's really sad, Andre.
If you ever wish to go for a boat ride, I'll be happy to take you around the bay or to the nearby islands. Any further out than Silmaria is the only city on the island of Marit. Marit is a large island, as you can see if you look on the map.
Yeah, I'm not looking at a map. So I guess I don't know that I need to get... No, wait, I do know that I need to get anchovies, right? Isn't this who you get anchovies from? Aren't you Anchovyman? Aren't you Andre Anchovyman? Come on, Anchovy Man. Come on! Not getting here. What am I forgetting? Second time you talked to him. Gross.
Most fishermen on Marit live in the villages outside town. That is, they used to live there. Silmaria is the only city on the mercenary Tritons. Most fishermen on Marit live in the villages outside. If you ever wish to go for a boat ride, yasas.
Maybe I need to leave and come back. That's a classic adventure game move. Let's see what we can do. By the way, everyone, welcome in. Happy Retro Adventure Wednesday. If you're just joining us, this is Quest for Glory 5. It's a perfectly cromulent game. Is Quest for Glory 5 anyone's favorite Quest for Glory game?
Calimera, are you interested in taking a boat ride today?
Yes, and Nick, as you said, Kajakuga to you.
I catch only a few fish each day. This is a bad time of year, for the large fish swim to deep water. Only the small fish remain near the shallow. Small fish are usually young fish who are avoiding the bigger predators. I use a rope net to catch them. For anchovies, I must use a cloth net.
Wow, that is fascinating.
I mostly use anchovies to attract bigger fish, but they can be eaten. Would you like some? I am happy to share. Here, take a few.
How do y'all in the chat feel about anchovies? I personally love them, but I know they're a divisive ingredient. Fish icon in the chat if you like anchovies. Clown icon in the chat if you dislike them. Anchovies are highly situational. Like,
the large fish are very good to eat. There's more meat than bone upon them, and they are easier to scale.
I'll be honest, on a pizza, I generally enjoy like green olives to achieve the same briny effect that you get out of anchovies. But a Caesar salad with anchovy? Oh yeah, now you're talking my thing. That's what I'm all about. And sauces and dressings, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like on pizza, if you want that, green olive is a more pleasant way to do it. Salt, yeah, it's all about the salt. Umami. Umami. That's what I'm all about too. Hello, famous adventurer.
Hi there. Hear you're out for a little monster mashing soon. That Hydra is impossible to kill, you realize?
Well, you sound like a big quitter.
I read about you and the Rites on the announcement board beside the Hall of Kings. Doing pretty well for yourself, it seems.
That's what they say.
I read about you and curious sort, aren't you? Well, here's one I was called a bit before your time. She called me Silver.
Yeah, we've done all this.
Remember, that Hydra is tough to defeat. You'll need all the healing you can take with you.
You'll need to mind your own business. There's that guy. While I was watching Home Alone earlier, speaking of umami, I demolished the world's giantest bowl of edamame. And it was wonderful. I have no regrets. Yeah, it's hard to beat, right? That's a good snack. Can I jump into it there? No. feel like I can eat almost an unlimited amount of edamame. Like, I feel like the speed at which I have to pop the beans out of the shells keeps pace with my hunger, so that I could just keep doing it forever. I've probably told the story before about when I was in college. I was at lunch with all of my friends one day, including my roommate at the time. My roommate and I hadn't been getting along very well. It was just not a good living arrangement. We were really just struggling to get along after having been really close friends in the past. We just weren't meant to live together. And he absolutely hated my guts by this point in our relationship. And we were having a discussion, and the topic around the table was, how many plain McDonald's cheeseburgers do you think you could eat? It was like a speculation about the limits of our ability to consume McDonald's cheeseburgers. And everyone was going around the table, you know, someone was like, I could easily eat like 6 of those. And someone else, you know, said 8. And it came around to me, and I said, given sufficient time, I believe I could eat an unlimited number of McDonald's cheeseburgers, which is technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. Given infinite time, I should be able to eat infinite cheeseburgers. That is true, and I don't know why that would be a controversial statement to make. But it infuriated my roommate so badly. He literally stood up from the table, flipped his entire tray of lunch over, yelled F you at me, and stormed out of the cafeteria. And we didn't speak to each other for like 3 weeks after that. So, yeah, that was... last time I was bragging about how much of an unlimited amount of things I could eat. It ended poorly and destroyed a friendship. It's possible his storming out wasn't about the cheeseburgers, and possibly about deeper rooted issues between the two of us. Yeah, I mean, it was clear, like, I was just obviously on his last nerve, and that that was the end of it. It was going to happen with something sooner or later. 2 years later, even though we were no longer friends, his fiancée insisted that he invite me to their wedding as an opportunity for the two of us to patch things up and become friends again. And I don't know if you've ever been, like, invited to a wedding where essentially you're part of the bridal party, where one member of the bridal couple just absolutely hates your guts, but it did not patch things up, and in fact made everything absolutely terrible.
Why, this is quite marvelous. An anchovy and artichoke pizza, the ultimate combination of ingredients.
There you go.
You have the makings of a true scientist. Feel free to look around and learn what lessons you can fathom.
Sweet.
Science Island was constructed by careful scientific processes. It has all the necessary elements for research. A microscope for the minuscule.
Now I can experiment.
To explore the cosmos. There is a platform designed to land flying machines, and a crane to retrieve subsea surface vehicles. There is also a slide for launching upper orbital artificial satellites. Unfortunately, most of those things haven't been invented yet.
Okay, I like that gag. I was skeptical and it got me by the end. Save that game. We're going to call this experiment number 69. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, pizza's going to pretty much convince me to go along with any old plan, too, so I get it. Okay, Wizzo's doing gross stuff, but it's alright. Oh no, did I drop the beeswax? Oh no, I just used the beeswax. That. Boy. There we go. Alright. Let's see what happens. You place the wing harness over your shoulder. Such a shame there's not a narrator in this game. And you now wear the wings like Icarus, to whom nothing bad ever happened. Oh, this is cute. Again, how much more character would this have, though, if our hero wasn't like 12 pixels tall? Yeah, I mean, I don't like that there's a ton of real-world stuff in this game either. I have to admit, like, Samaria having elements of Rome and Greece, I don't know. Glad just splintering crash and destroys your Icarus wings completely. I think he calls them Icarus wings and not just wings. Alright, let's go see what the Hydra's up to. You squint a little, those bones look almost like a big bone lizard crawling out from under that boulder. Ew. Can I gather some of that gross sap? Is that my gathering stuff? Really, you've heard of a gooey in your face before. Ugh. Alright, I did need goo. I know how these Sierra games work. Oh no, it's a Hydra. The ding-dang Hydra. Do I really just have to fight it? Hydras hate flame. Just snoozing away, huh? Kana. Oh wait, is it Elsa? Elsa, help me kill this thing. Nice sword.
You look as if you could use a little help. Mind if I join you?
Oh hey Elsa, would you like Elsa's help? Yes. Hi, Elsa.
Oh, I have no doubt you are pleased to see me here. Misery loves
Group storm,
company.
turn it up. I wish.
I have gotten here by Minos' ship. We had to battle some sea people to do so. I can understand why the fishermen do not dare come here in their little boats.
Their little puny boats.
It is very ugly and obviously tough. Working together, though, we should be able to defeat it. If what you have heard is correct, then perhaps I should do the fighting, and you should burn what is left when the head is chopped off.
I'll cast Flame Dart. It's a deal. Get him, Elsa. You do your thing.
Burn it now!
Oh no, you're in my way!
Quickly, set fire to it before the head grows back.
Oh no. I blew it. Sorry, Elsa.
Burn it now!
Well, don't just boss me around. This is hilarious.
Quickly, set fire to it before the head grows back.
This is great. Nova Roma, like from New Mutants?
Set fire to it before the head grows back. I have taken too much
Come on,
damage.
Wizzo.
I must heal myself. Excuse me for a moment.
Excuse me for a moment. Sure, SU. I'll take a suggestion. What you got? Attack Elsa?
Burn it now. You are dead meat now. Prepare to die.
Oh no. Elsa was this gal who thought you were a pal. You done her wrong and now you're gone. Don't make Elsa mad, lad, or it'll be bad. Okay. I think I have a newer save than this. Nope, I guess I didn't. That was dumb. Alright, well, you can't attack Elsa, it turns out. Okay. Sweet, we got our goo. Goo. Got that good goo. So do I need to be standing down here to flame dart it, maybe? Is that what I'm doing wrong? Elsa, I need your help. Where are you? There she is.
You look as if you could use a little help. Mind if I join you? Oh, I have no doubt you are pleased to see me here.
Can you defeat this without her help?
It is very ugly and obviously... If what you have heard is correct, then perhaps I should do the fighting and you should burn what is left when the head is chopped off.
We'll see. I want to do things the way I want to do them. That's how Wizzo rolls. Oh no, run, Wizzo.
Burn it now.
Alright, I cauterized the wound. Hey, Elsa. Elsa's not in the mood for conversation. Guess I should heal up here, huh? Healing pills.
I have taken too much damage. I must heal myself. Excuse me for a moment.
There we go. Go over here and load up my spell. Take him out, Elsa. You got this. I've got nothing but faith in you. You peeling up? If you do build off the game, soft block's perfect.
Burn it now. Quickly, set fire to it.
There, I did
the
it.
head grows back.
Lay off. Okay, Elsa, get up there, do your thing. Technically, I'm doing the hard part. We couldn't defeat it without what I'm doing.
I must heal myself. Excuse me for a moment.
Yes, you're excused. Okay, we're about to defeat the mighty Hydra. I can't believe it. Come on, Elsa, you could have finished him off. You need another healing break.
Burn it now. Quickly, set fire to it before the head grows back. That did it. We have defeated the Hydra.
We did it, gang. Monstrucker's the only hand left. Technically, I slayed it. I landed the killing blow. Ugh. Sweet, Hydra scales and Hydra teeth.
You've got the teeth to prove you won this ride, but what is my reward for all the effort I went through here?
Satisfaction of a job well done? What should I do? First, I guess I should save. We got a lot of good work done there. Hey, Elsa. Say that defeating the Hydra is a reward. Oh, that's great. They had to recast Elsa because her German accent was too accurate.
That was not an easy job. We both deserve to win this ride, but I do not think that this one can be a tie. There were too few teeth in that last snaky face.
I feel like asking for a kiss is not the move here.
There may be something in the cave behind the Hydra. Why do we not go look?
Yeah, she already one-shotted me earlier. I don't know if I want to challenge her to another one. Oh, wow, look at this. What a cave. Magnificent.
I knew it. I was certain that we would find something in this cave worthwhile. This magical bow will be all the reward I want from here. I will return to Silmaria. It has been interesting working with you.
Been
I
interesting.
will see you at the Hall of Kings.
It's been very interesting having to deal with you. Ooh, magic helm, you say? Ooh. Like the sound of that. Can I put on a magical? Oh, I already have a magical helm. Armor class 10. Armor class 10. Oh, well. I was excited there for a moment. You have to wear it? Oh, am I not wearing it? How does one wear it? Where does it go? Oh no, now I look like an even bigger dingus. Ah! Oh man, look at this Dumbledore. Like Dumbledore. Is there any more loot in here? This nondescript background makes it difficult to tell. Force bolt spell. Oh, that's just my... Oh no! Wait. Be smart about this, Wizzo. You've been training your entire life for this. Yeah! Strong magic! Oh wait. Some for a fire magic on the chest. Okay, here we go. We know how to handle these sorts of things. Tony and Torch just dingus sliding. There you go. You trigger the trap on the chest with dramatic results. Sweet. Okay. And we'll just do one of these. A dingus slides his own way. A dingus into my path. Ooh, look at all these different stacks of drachmas. Drachmas. Some more drachmas. You care for some drachmas? Drink spell. Oh. Rope. And more magic chainmail. Okay. Let's just go ahead and read that. Alright, we can shrink. Yeah, Elsa really did leave too early. She could have rightfully claimed a lot more of this loot. Alright, so I think we're done here, aren't we? Let's save just in case it's a horrible mistake to leave. And we will magic ourselves back to town. And go show No Man our cool new hat. Hello, No Man. Is she the one who defeated the Cyclops in the Odyssey?
Hey, you better watch your weight. You eat too much. You should be going on a diet.
I really hate when No Man does that to me. Fine. I'm going up with my stupid hat to bed. Yeah. I don't know what's up with No Man. Go sleep with his stupid hat on. Oh, here we go. Time to cry ourselves to sleep. I was hungry for dinner. I like to eat 2 meals a day, but I get fat shamed for it. I'm kind of getting in the groove of this game. I'm starting to figure out its weird little quirks, I feel like. Cry myself to sleep on my enormous pillow.
Today, we are having macaroni and cheese. Plain old macaroni and cheese. I gave the cooks the day off.
Oh man, I would kill for some mac and cheese right now. That sounds amazing. Oh my god! Nick! It was a So I Married an Axe Murderer reference. I love that stupid movie. I try at least once every month or two to yell out the phrase, head pants now. Head pants now. It's next sputnik. Ground jet pointy in places. God, what an amazing movie. Harriet. Let's go. Hey, Jane, get me off this crazy thing called love. Oops. Oh man, we need to do a Discord watch-along of So I Married an Axe Murderer. Yes, actually now this is the new plan. In the new year, we will have to put together a Discord watch party of So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Bravo! You have won the Rite of Valor. All will be summoned
Is that
to
something
the
you can
Hall
do
of
on
Kings.
Discord? I feel like it is.
The Hydra has been defeated.
Yup.
The fire and poison of its many heads has ceased. Here stands the one who faced the death and destruction of this foul creature. Here stands the man of courage who is now victorious. Here stands the Prince of Shapir.
Yes, 'tis
Thus
I.
ends the Rite of Valor. Again, however, tragedy mocks the joy of victory.
Well,
Akish Satana Paladin was killed by the assassin's blade.
nobody's nerfing.
This kingdom and kingdoms across the lands now mourn. Rakish lived as a paladin should live. Rakish taught well the lessons of virtue and valor. Go forth with honor, and Rakish's legacy shall continue.
Well, there you have it. You're dismissed. Rest up for the next rite.
The Hydra is dead, and the terror it has brought has...
Man, effing Gort.
A ruler must be willing to face danger for his kingdom. A brave man can face death without flinching.
Oh, no.
There are things, though, that even a brave man fears to face.
Loneliness?
Shall go to the island of Delos.
Oh.
Seek out the Sibyl there, the prophetess who sees the web of fate. Speak with her and confront your future. Return with proof that you have faced yourself.
This is sheer superstitious nonsense. We shall not participate in such poppycock. Sibyls who see the future. Ha! Gort is a product of rational science and has no time for some soothsaying swindler's lies.
Nevertheless, this is the rite of destiny. Go forth and face your fate.
All right, well, there you have it. So the island of Delos has an interesting history. It is a real-world island. As you probably know if you've seen the movie 300, a group of brave Spartans were able to stall the invading Persian army under the leadership of Xerxes the Great just long enough for Athenian reinforcements to arrive and save Greece from invasion. After these events ended, Athens, Sparta, and a number of other city-states decided they should form a military alliance, realizing that as a decentralized civilization, it'd be easy for invaders like Persia to pick off the city-states one by one. So they formed what was known as the Delian League. It took its name from the small island of Delos, where they kept their treasury. They basically pooled all of their common resources and used them to build a naval fleet, to fund armies, things like that. Unfortunately, as Thucydides tells in his History of the Peloponnesian War, as this alliance grew older, Athens' power began to grow. And as Athens' power grew, they eventually seized control of this treasury on Delos and moved it instead to downtown Athens. This imbalance of power, the security dilemma it created, ultimately would cause Sparta to begin to question Athens' long-term intents with regards to wielding power over the rest of ancient Greece. In turn, as Thucydides puts it, it was the growth of the Athenian power and the fear this created in Sparta that made the Peloponnesian War inevitable. The Peloponnesian War that Thucydides considered to be the greatest war in all of human history. All of this because, in large part, control of the island of Delos. So, big dick move, as Nick says. So, there you go. It's the island of Delos. This was Jess's Ancient Greek History Corner. A new feature I'm trying out here at the channel. It's going to be real popular. Real popular. Well, there you go, Nick. That's what I'm here for. Thank you, Eloquent Duck. Thank you very much. I appreciate the bits. I teach a fair bit about Thucydides and the Peloponnesian War. Modern international relations coined the term the security dilemma to refer to any situation where one actor making itself more secure makes other actors feel fearful and less secure. It's the logic we typically use to explain things like arms races. And it tends to create cycles of escalation and brinksmanship. Whereas one side feels less secure, it decides to up its own security, which makes this side feel less secure, and then it tends to up its own security. And eventually you have arms races, you have competition, that all it takes is one little sort of triggering event. In the case of Athens and Sparta, it was a little civil war, often like the hinterlands of ancient Greece, to drag the whole thing down to war. Gotta have that Peloponnesian War coverage. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Eloquent Talk. I mean, Thucydides was right. The Peloponnesian War is a pretty good war. Can't argue with the man. Hey, I just picked up a bunch of stacks of 250 drachma.
Doing? Got some more money to invest, I hope?
Yeah, it was a great idea at the time. You know, as a military alliance, it did a lot of good. I mean, it repelled invaders until eventually fell to its own divisions.
A drachma saved is a drachma earned, I always say.
That's what I say too. Look at that. I'm rich. So rich. Options. Save. Very. Reach. $4,000 for a day's work isn't bad at all. Okay. Let's see here. Guess we need to go sell excess crap.
Venga Talaveno, signomi.
You watch what you say. I'm starting to finally get a little bit of the lay of the land here. You'll notice I'm not wandering around as helplessly as before. Oh no, I'm so burdened down, I'm going to start squirting blood everywhere I go. Or as I like to call it, hero juice. Okay, so I shouldn't be able to sell anything that I'm currently wearing, right? So I can,
You think I'm made of money? I pay. I won't pay more. This is my final offer.
Wow.
This is my final offer.
That's such a jerk.
This is my final offer. We got a deal.
We got a deal. Did I sell the general shield? What do y'all think? I'm not using a shield currently. I assume it gets in the way of my spell casting, but maybe it doesn't. Should I? I don't need it. Absolutely brutal counter offer. Yeah, maybe just sell that then? But I can just do this, can I?
Nice dealing with you.
Man.
You think I'm made of money?
Yes.
I won't pay more than this for it. Pay. I won't pay more than this for it. This is my final offer. 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 This is my final offer.
Fine.
We got a deal.
We got a deal. I guess I don't need the armband either. It's for strength purposes, which I don't need a lot of.
You think I'm made of money?
Yes.
I won't pay more than this for it. We got a deal. You think I'm made of money? Pay. I won't pay.
Okay.
We got a deal.
Sweet. Guess I should, how am I doing on weight now? Guess I should go ask No Man, huh? She's keeping close track of these sorts of things. Okay, I'm not too overburdened at the moment. Almost buy a house now, yes. Can I just flat out buy the inn for No Man? Is that an option? Okay. Oh, I'm too exhausted. There we go. Kind of? Oh. Like the mystery of it all. I don't need to go to Science Island at the moment. What was my next rite again? It was the Rite of Destiny. Hmm. 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 Get your fortune told. What?
You know, there are some nice-looking women in
Uh-oh.
Somalia. I got my eye on a couple of beauties. Nothing like a little romance to put some fire in your blood.
Fine.
Learning one's fate isn't much fun at times. Seems like you always see the bad parts of the future. Can be a little depressing. Remember though, fortune tellers never say things straight. What they tell you may be right, but it's always subject to interpretation. Watch for all meanings of the words when you hear your destiny.
Got it.
That's a ways away from here. Be kind of tricky to get there, but it's worth it. Let me think, what did she call me?
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Here's a moment from my past that's rather appropriate here. I dallied with the dryads in their hidden oaken glade, pirouetted with the pixies as I sang a serenade. I tried to flirt with Sybil as she told me of my fate. She laughed and called me Eros, but I didn't get the date.
These bits are pretty good.
Wish I was going with you to Delos. Have to get back there sometime after I finish writing this book.
Build God for Kana. Ship's a little small. True. Don't squid yourself. There's a lot to see here, and you can't learn something if you know where to hook. Wow. Local legend of Merete. Yeah, that's a big keep on laughing vibes, right? See instructions for building a balloon. Sticky sap of a tree that had been burned for a long time. An excellent formula for windproofing. Basket, metal brazier filled with coals. Attach wings to my basket. Oh. Interesting. Okay, let's see here. So, speaking of my stuff, I need to buy a balloon painting from Wolfie and show it to Anne. Okay. That all makes sense. Way is Wolfie? Think this will get me there quicker? Maybe? Hard to say. Probably not the best way to get to Wolfie. This will work, though. Alright, folks. We're making progress. We're knocking out these rites. We've only lost one dear friend in the process.
It is a good day, is it not? A fine day for flying, if one could fly.
Alright, here is Wolfie's problematic accent
I
again.
have seen a man to fly once without wings or other magic. It is something that I painted in the picture to show that this was true, and that I did not make up such a thing. For some reason, people still did not believe what I saw.
Okay.
Holy cow! I did not know that destiny was so hard to find. I always thought that the future comes to you, whether you look for it or not. There was talk that after your last meeting in the Hall of Kings, several arguments were heard. Dr. Mobius the scientist was most displeased about the Rite of Destiny, and he said to his person Gort that they will have to try something to even the odds in the next contest. The woman warrior Elsa was also heard to show her displeasure to Minos. It seems that he wished to take Elsa directly to this island of Delos, and Elsa wished to find her way there herself. She said that she does not take his orders, and he said yet.
Wow.
She was most angry. This is all very interesting, is it not?
I mean,
I am getting much better. I used to take a lope outside the city gates every morning, but things were getting so much dangerous that I could not. Now that you have driven off the bad soldiers, I can run off all the rice I eat again.
Wolfie's spilling all the tea.
The notice board said that you would be off to find your destiny. I hope it is not lost to bad.
I'll take this picture of a balloon. Wow, it does look realistic.
That is a very good offer, but it is not enough for me to accept. Now we seem to be getting very good. This is very, very good.
All right. Okay, so take the balloon picture to no man, I think. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense that you might assume the balloon has something to do with getting you off the island. This is like a natural conclusion to draw. You know, man, you ever see a painted balloon?
Oh, pretty. Reminds me of an ice cream cone.
Okay. Top drawer is empty. Oh, a spare sheet. Look out, world. I've got a spare sheet. Okay. And it's beige and everything. Actually, more just a dull brown.
That looks familiar. Hey, it is familiar. You got the sweets for sheets or something?
Making the sheet into a balloon.
Well, as long as it doesn't involve a straight stitch. I can't do anything straight.
Oh.
Sure, I'll have it for you tomorrow or so. So.
All right. There we go. Ballooning. All right. This feels like maybe a good place to pause. I think we've made some progress tonight. We're on our way to ballooning into the future. I'm not sure. I haven't watched along with Adventure Tuesday recently because I haven't wanted to spoil what was going on in this game before I had a chance to see it myself. I have no idea if I'm ahead or behind where they're at, but so far, so good. I feel like we're making good progress, and I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. So let's pause there. Perfect. And, this is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be the last Retro Adventure Wednesday of 2022. I'm going to be off next week. I'm going to be traveling with family right after Christmas and won't be able to stream next Wednesday. But I do have some streams planned between now and then. I have a feeling I'm going to be streaming on Friday, either Friday morning or Friday night. I'll let y'all know in the Discord if you keep up there. And then coming up on Monday of next week, I should have something planned too. And as I said, don't forget, Christmas Day, when the evening rolls around, we'll play a little bit of King's Quest 2. Hope you can join me for that one. It's always one of my favorite streams of the year. And we'll have Christmas and Colima together. So thank y'all for hanging out. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And in the meantime, let's figure out where we can raid over to before we call it quits. Goodness gracious. Who is online? Tawisha is online. Always fun to drop in on. Playing some Fallout 4. Always enjoy the Fallout 4 building stream. So let's maybe drop in on her and say hey. Let her know Decaf Jedi sent you. In the meantime, everybody, have a great evening and hope to see you again very, very soon.